Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? This just in. Golden Boys Richard Schaefer, he just said after the Canelo versus Angulo fight that the Canelo versus Lara fight may actually be closer to happening, or there may be a better chance of this fight happening sooner than later because of Canelo Alvarez's options that he no longer really has. We all know how bad Canelo Alvarez wants to get in the ring with Miguel Cotto. No matter how many times Cotto loses, gets knocked out, for whatever reason, Canelo, he still wants that fight. All right, now don't get me wrong. If Cotto were to beat Sergio Martinez, that would be an excellent fight to make, and it would be a huge step up for Canelo if that were to happen. But because that fight is all the way in June, and Canelo already had plans of fighting 3 times in 2014, Canelo and Team Canelo, they don't want to wait around for the winner of Martinez versus Cotto. So without that option, that doesn't really leave Canelo with that many more options available. So it would make sense, the only very good option, and it would be a big pay-per-view, at least much bigger than Angulo, I should say, would be Canelo facing Erislandy Lara. Mexico versus Cuba, you know, the undefeated champion Erislandy Lara against the rising star challenger Canelo Alvarez. It would be a huge fight, okay? So that's what they're looking at right now. Now, you know, me personally, I truly believe that Golden Boy Richard Schaefer, they always wanted this Canelo versus Lara fight, and it was Canelo who never wanted to make this fight, okay? So we're going to see what's going to happen. I mean, I really can't see who they're going to dig up for Canelo if he's not going to wait around for Martinez versus Cotto. Who is he going to face? Okay, I mean, Victor Ortiz just got knocked out again, and I'm sure he's going to retire. Carlos Molina, ain't no telling what's going to happen with him after he just caught his little case. You know, I mean, I don't know what type of tomato can, what type of bomb they're going to find for Canelo to face. But eventually, he's going to have to give in to the pressure and fight against the undefeated Erislandy Lara. Now, I know that Lara is not technically undefeated, but I consider him undefeated because that was one of the biggest robberies when he fought against Paul Williams. Okay? And another thing I wanted to mention in regards to Erislandy Lara confronting Canelo on the stage at the post-fight conference, when Canelo said that, you know, this is not the way you negotiate, or, you know, however he put it, basically saying it was inappropriate for Lara to basically come on stage. Let's just go ahead and make this very clear right now. Erislandy Lara, he has been very respectful trying to make this fight in the last 2 years. Okay? He was doing what he was supposed to do in the last 2 years, and the fight still didn't get made. So you left Lara no choice but to step his game up and be more aggressive on trying to make this fight. And what's so crazy about the whole situation is, you know, I think that is a very, very competitive fight, Lara versus Canelo. You know, right now you can almost say that's pretty much a 50-50 fight. So, you know, I want to make it very clear that by no means am I trying to tell people that Lara just runs Canelo right over like Floyd Mayweather did. You know, so but the fight needs to be made. It needs to be made for the fans, but more importantly, it needs to be made for Canelo's own legacy if he wants to be considered one of the best fighters in the world. I don't understand how people can be saying that Canelo wasn't ready for Floyd Mayweather, but yet he's still not ready for Erislandy Lara. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Lara's been calling out Canelo for over 2 years now, and the fight still hasn't been made. And Lara has been fighting the best competition in that division. All right? And Canelo Alvarez is still fighting losers. So the question is, if Canelo is not going to fight Sergio Martinez versus Miguel Cotto, the winner, in his next fight, if he's not going to fight those guys, who do you guys think he should fight next? Who is he going to fight next? At middleweight, welterweight, who should he fight next? Like I said in my previous video, it will be really nice to see Keith Thurman versus Canelo Alvarez. I know that's wishful thinking, but I just bring it up because, like I just said in my last video, Canelo Alvarez, he tried to use the excuse when it came to avoiding Lara that no one wants to see that fight. But I can guarantee you everyone wants to see the Keith Thurman fight. So what about that fight? So why don't you guys tell me? Tell me who you think Canelo should fight if he's not going to fight against Martinez or Cotto in this next fight. All right? That's pretty much all I got to say on this one, guys. I'm on to the next one.